Alright, we're back. This is part 2 of basically like how to make layouts, and today I thought that I would go over basically how to use this trigger, or whatever this is called, the move button, whatever you call it. I'm just gonna talk about this and how you can kind of use this in builds, because it's really cool and it's not that difficult to use. So basically the first thing you gotta know is, basically each thing is dependent on the group ID. So say I want to move a block that looks like this. I'm gonna go to edit and I'm gonna hit swipe so I can select everything. I'm gonna edit group, or no, sorry, edit object. Oh yeah, edit group, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to number 2 and then press add. So that means this object now is under group number 2. So if you go to here, you can actually select number 2. So that means when your guy passes this line right here, this is going to trigger number 2, which is this. As you can see, to do something. Now what it's going to do depends on basically these 3 right here. So I thought I would basically just kind of talk about a simple thing, which is basically I'm gonna put this one right here, pick another object right above it, and I'm gonna select it all, edit group, and I'm gonna put number 1, or no, let's do number 3, put number 3, and I'm just gonna copy this, and then number 3. So basically we have this one, which is gonna move this bottom object right here, and then we have this one that's gonna move this top object. So if you see the line right here, if you just do a normal robot jump over this, it kind of goes like this, right? So you can see the path of what's going to happen. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to move that up 1, move this down 1. So, okay, so basically I'm going to put these right here. And I'm actually going to add some spikes. So to number 2, add that. The top one, we'll do that. Okay, so basically what I want to happen is right before I jump, I want these to open up. So I want this bottom one to come down like this, and I want the top one to go up like that, so that I can make it through the jump. And then after that, it'll close again. So it's kind of just like you're animating stuff in the level. So what we're gonna do is, so we have this right here. We're just gonna start out, we're gonna move the bottom one down 1 whole block. We're gonna move this one up 1 whole block. So basically, when you go to here, if you think of the x-axis is just left to right and y is up and down, so we're gonna wanna move up and down. So down is negative, and it goes by tens. So each 10 is 1 whole block. So say you want to move a block like, I don't know, half a space, it would be -5. So we're going to do -10. We're going to keep it at, we're going to move it to like 0.3, which is like fairly quickly. And then we'll just do it ease in, which it just kind of eases it in. And then for this, we'll do the same. We'll set the move time to 0.3. But for y, we're gonna do just normal +10, so that it goes up instead of down, because we're moving this one up right here. Okay, so we have these 2 set up. I'm just gonna move this. Okay, cool. So actually, if we do this, if we do the ease in at 0.5, it might open up quicker. Or we can just do that and then make that slower. Boom. So actually, if we just copy this, and right here we can actually just reverse the y's, because we just want them to go back to their starting position, which is just doing the opposite of what we did before. So yeah, as you can see, it basically just opens it up so you can get through. And yeah, if you add some more building like beside it. It's actually it's a pretty cool thing you can add to builds. So yeah, another movement thing that I wanted to show you was what I do with orbs. So we're gonna make this orb number 4. And so basically what I do with some orbs and some other blocks is right when you hit it or you touch the orb, I kind of make it go down just a little bit. So I'll do like -5, I'll do like 0.1. What is this? Number 4. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna make this 4. So basically, right when you hit it, it's gonna go down half a block. And then we're gonna want to go right back up. So that should kind of make it do a little, yeah. Just so it's like kind of realistic, because when you hit it, it's like boom, you hit it, and it like pushes it down a little bit. It's just kind of a little cool. 7. So what I've done is I've copied this, so we have this basically just set to 5, 6, and 7, and I'm gonna set these to 5, 6, and 7. So 5 add, 6 add, and then 7 add. So basically this is gonna make these blocks do the same thing. And that's like a little, like that's a kind of a lot for blocks. Maybe it's like you want to do maybe just -3, so it's not as noticeable. So maybe this will look a little better. Yeah, but you see how it kind of adds to the flow. But yeah, it's cool. And one more thing I do is whenever I have these clouds, I like to change the opacity on these. So 36 and 37. So with these, this is 36, this is cloud 36, 37, the group ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do move. We're going to want to move 36, 0.5 is good. Let's do -5. 36, okay. Boom. But yeah, so it just makes a little kind of cool effect. Yeah. But yeah, that's just some intro movement stuff. I can get into more movement stuff in alpha and some other stuff later, but that's just some beginner stuff just with the movement. I didn't really talk about this, but you can basically change how things start and end with the movement command. So basically if you want something to ease in, it'll like kind of go from slow to quickly ease in to, you know, depending on your movement time and how far it's moving. You have elastic, bounce will do a little bounce like up and down, exponential, and then yeah. So that's pretty much the video, and I'll probably do another video about some other sort of building. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.